Raise your hand if you have received period package before. Put your hand down. Stop lying. I haven't told. You guys will be discussing menstrual hygiene today, and I feel like away from the whole skincare brouhaha, you shouldn't just take care of what we see, because your skin basically reflects what's going on the inside and the outside, and your basic hygiene. So, which is where menstrual hygiene comes to play, because as a lady, you should know how to take care of yourself when your monthly visitor comes knocking. Now, nobody asked, but I'm just still going to say it. What is menstruation? What is period? Basically, menstruation is the monthly visitor women receive or see, and it's also called period. So, it's the monthly shedding of the uterus lining. This basically happens when there is no pregnancy. Um, the uterus, the lining of the uterus sheds off. I think the first time I had my menses, I thought something inside me had broken. I think I was 13 then. I noticed the bleeding and I ran to my mom. I was like, Mom, I think there's something wrong with me. There's a big issue, blah, blah, blah. My mom smiled. She was like, Oh, you're becoming a woman, and this is one of the things we go through as women. Then she put me through, she calmed me down, and she got the products I was supposed to use. And this would bring us to the second section of this video, which is what products do you need while seeing your menses? Now, there are 4 basic products you would need in your menses package as a lady. If nobody gifts you, at least you should gift yourself. Now, the first one is sanitary pad. Could be your sanitary pad, your tampons, your menstrual cup, or what have you. Just whatever you need to collect the shedding. Let's put it that way. Then the next one is your menstrual undies. Yeah, I personally think it is much more hygienic when you have a separate set of undies while you do your while having your menstruation. You get, you shouldn't use the undies you use for your menstruation on a normal day. I I don't know, probably because I feel like your menses comes with a whole lot of thing, and you want to protect yourself from any infection, bacteria, or what have you. So you should have your undies, your panties, and the rest that you use for your menses separately. Now, the next thing you need is your panty liner. Most people don't really talk about this, but at the end of your period, I think we I think we all experience tiny spottings at the end of our menses. So those spottings don't necessarily require you wearing pad, because they are too light for you to wear pad or your tampons or whatever. This is where panty liner comes to play. So you just put this on your panties and go around with it so that it doesn't stain your undies. So they are like mini pads. They are lighter than pads actually. So when you wear them, you almost don't feel anything. Hot water bottle. Yes, most people don't really talk about this, but you need a hot water bottle to help you calm the pains that you get during your menses. I think a whole lot of us have this weird pain when our menses is about to come, probably a day before, a week before. Mine sometimes like comes 2 weeks before. It's that bad. Then I've seen some people that this pain even takes them to the hospital. Women are so strong. If you have any woman in your life, respect her. Women are so strong. There was a particular time I had premenstrual cramps 2 weeks before the menses, and it was as if all hell broke loose. First off, you start seeing it on your face, because I have an acne prone skin, so a whole lot of things trigger this acne. You start seeing that my face starts I start having breakouts all of a sudden. Then there's this heaviness that comes in your tummy pouch, this tummy below. It's as if something is there. Like women are demigod, honestly, because we're strong. We're really strong. So you need hot water bottle so that when you start having those pains in your tummy pouch or your fupa, your tummy pouch or your fupa, you just lay those hot water bottle there, and they help you calm down. The bottles with how warm, not don't put hot water. Allow the water to cool down. So you're basically using warm water bottle, if that makes sense. Just put it against the tummy pouch and lay down for some time. It's going to help calm the pain. And I don't know how it works. I don't know how it does it, but it works. Then the fifth one is optional. I don't use it, but I will just mention it. Painkillers. Some people complain that they have very severe acne pain. Acne. Some people complain that they have very severe premenstrual cramps, menstrual cramp, postmenstrual cramp. So most times they need to take a medication to help reduce those pains. So when I started having menses in my early years of started having menses, I was taking painkillers, but I stopped because I heard to some extent that I heard at a point that those things get to build up and probably cause fibroid and the rest. I don't know. I have not confirmed this. I'm just saying, but I had to stop because anything that poses as a risk to my health, I run away from it. This life is so precious. Thank God for that. So you could get painkillers like paracetamol is okay, Felvin 20, and what have you. But these are the two I know most people use. But if the pain is so severe, I would advise you see your doctor. You see your doctor. Don't do anything further. Just go see your doctor so you know the root cause and you treat it. Now, what are the basic hygienes you should practice while on your menses? First off, wash your hands. Wash your hands. Oftentimes, wash your hands every now and then, because your hands are like the part of your body that basically touches almost anything and everything. So there's a high chance your hands packs or carries a whole lot of germs at a particular minute. So you want to wash your hands after using the restroom, before using the restroom, before going to the kitchen, before eating. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands. It helps a lot. The next hygiene you should practice is change your pad, your tampon, your menstrual cup as often as possible within the 24 hours window. Now, most people would ask, how many times should we change our pad per day? I use pad for now. That's why I'm mentioning pad mostly. How many times should we change our pad per day and the rest? I don't know. It depends on you. I don't have an answer to that, but you have to, like I would say, gauge your body, look at the flow, and of course know how often you should change your pad. You don't wait till the end of the day to change your pad. It's not hygienic. It's not good. Besides this stench that comes with it, it stinks, right? So you don't want to be moving around with that stench. So as soon as you notice that the pad is kind of filled up, even not necessarily filled up, even halfway, you go change it. When you are changing it, you make sure you wash down there before you change. Don't just let me just change, put the next. Wash before you change. Use the right products. If you are using pad, use the right pad. Tampon, use the right tampon. Menstrual cup, use the right one. So for pads, we have pads that you use for heavy flow, medium flow, light flow. We know most of the times the first 2 to 3 days of our period, if your period lasts for 7 days or so, or 4 days, the first 2 to 3 days are usually heavy flow. So you want to get pads that's for heavy flow. Also, if you are the type that naturally have heavy flow period, you want to get pad or tampon for heavy flow. If yours is light, you go for light flow. During this period of your menses, little things inconvenience you because of the pain and the whole thing you're going through. So you want to wear clothes that are lightweight, not heavy, not too tight, breathable clothes, and clothes that you can easily feel ventilation while wearing them, not something too tight. And also keep your genitals clean. If you want to wax down there before the period comes, because of course you should know the time range in the months that you see your menses. So wax down there, shave down there if you shave. Just make sure that area, that part of you, is clean while waiting for the visitor to come. While cleaning down there, I would advise you use unscented products. Don't use your toilet paper, tampons, sanitary pads that are so fragranced or scented. To some extent, those things irritate the genitals, so you want to use the ones that are unscented. Also, I would also advise that you use water mostly when cleaning. Though some people would say you use there are some products you use down there. I don't. I prefer using water because those products, probably later I will try them, but I really don't see any need to try them. The best liquid you can use to wash your genital is water. If you ask doctors, gynecologists, they will tell you water. If you notice any irregularities after your period, before your period, during your period, run to the doctor. Go see the doctor. Don't keep it to yourself. Use period tracker. You might not always remember your cycle. You might not always remember, oh, my period is coming so time. Let me start preparing. So use period tracker. There are a whole lot of apps. Go to your app store, look for period tracker, and input your data, and you would see that it's going to help track your period almost accurately. So this will help you prepare. Oh, your period is coming. Oh, your period is 2 days late. Oh, your period is 2 days earlier, and the rest. This would help you track your cycle, your menstrual cycle, and of course you're on the right track. Take lots of fruits and vegetables. You want to eat healthy while keeping down there healthy. Take lots of water, lots of liquid, lots of fruit juice. Now, if you feel that taking fruits is a whole big deal, it's a whole big deal for you, you can try fruit infused water. Get your water, get the fruit of your choice, let's say apple, then slice them, then put them in your water bottle. You can refrigerate overnight for that extra flavor. Then you take it all through the day. Then you do that over and over again. Most of the times, period comes with a whole lot of pain. So you want to avoid anything that is going to further exacerbate the pain. The likes of chocolate or anything that has a high amount of sugar could actually trigger pain. So you want to avoid them even before your period comes for the month. I would also advise that during your period you wear dark colored clothes. So in case your clothes get stained, it is totally unnoticeable. So for those period, avoid your white gown, your white skirt, your white trousers. Then go for black clothes, dark clothes, navy blue clothes. So they're totally unnoticeable, and most times when you wear those light colored clothes like white clothes and the rest, they tend to show the shape of your pad if you're using pad. So go for dark colored clothes and free clothes that are breathable, not too tight. As much as we will try to hide this, menses comes with stench. So ensure you follow these hygiene steps, and also wear your body spray, your perfume, and smell good. And you guys, I hope this video was helpful. Till I see you guys next time. Bye bye.